What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph? You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight... Okay, we're coming back to What? Been one of those days. Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight... Alright, we're going back to Nemophila. Yes, indeed. Nemophila fans, feeling you. Come on now. Here we go. Before we go any further, for those of you who are feeling inclined to doing all the clicks and the likes and the bibbity-boobity bot, do me a favor before you do all that stuff. Please watch the whole video first, okay? Give me a chance to actually earn those clicks and likes. Now, after the video's done, if you still feel like doing all those clicks and likes, then by all means, feel free to click away. This comes as a request from Thomas Roaring, Dragonfly with a PH, so Dragonfly, and it was the winner of the Premier Tier Patreon Request Prioritization Poll, winning with 54% of the vote. Moving it for number 550, 555. Moving it for number 555 in the queue, straight up to number 1. So yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen, your voice, your vote does matter. They all want to see me react to this, and I have a feeling I know why. It is Nemophila putting their spin, doing a cover of the Kiss. Yes, Kiss. Kiss classic tune, Detroit Rock City.
More seductive than sex.
You can't say that on TV.
I can say that.
Now, have I heard the song before? No, I've never heard Detroit Rock City before. What's Detroit Rock City? No, please, give me a break. I'm one of the biggest Kiss fans out there, man. I love Kiss. I really do. And I can tell you, I am very familiar with Detroit Rock City. It is one of my favorite songs to play whenever I do any sub work for like a Kiss tribute band or something like that, or we're doing a band or we're doing a show or whatever, and they want to do a cover of Detroit Rock City, man, I jump. I really do. I love playing this song. It is a fun to play. Honestly, probably the most fun song to play from Kiss, period. I really enjoy playing this tune. I'm very familiar with it. So yeah, I've heard it before, once or twice. So yeah, full disclosure, I will not be reacting to the song itself in any way, shape, or form. This is a cover, okay? So I will only be reacting to, evaluating, and scoring what Nemophila does with the song. Do they take the song in a completely different direction, or are they gonna do a carbon copy cover? I'm good either way. I am kind of curious to know what they're gonna do. I have a feeling, I'm just gonna go on record, I have a feeling they're gonna do a carbon copy cover, because taking this song in different directions is tough. It is not easy to do. I know Mighty Mighty Boss Tones did a cover of it, and I dug their cover, man, I did. But even if you look at that cover, it pretty much sounded the same. They added horns. That's what they did. They added horns. Anyway, this was posted by Nemophila, okay? And the video has 920,000 views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. A link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. Kiss, Detroit Rock City, covered by Nemophila. I already see the drummer wearing the Creator Chris makeup. Is everybody in the band wearing makeup? I hope so. I hope the lead vocalist is wearing the Paul Stanley makeup. I hope the bass player is wearing the Gene Simmons makeup. And I hope the two guitar, because I know there's two guitar players, I hope one of them's wearing Ace, and the other one is, well, the only other one that's left is Vinnie Vincent. So we're gonna have the Spaceman and the Wizard playing together. I'm making that prediction right now. Let's see if I'm right. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
Okay. She's wearing the Fox makeup instead. She's wearing Eric Carr's. Cool.
Feeling tight on Saturday night. 9 o'clock, radio's only right. I give myself a boom.
Good on her.
Cause I still tell me what I got to do. I got to. Everybody's gonna move their feet. Everybody's gonna lead in the seat. You can't lose my in Detroit, Lock City. Everybody's gonna move their feet. Everybody's gonna lead in the seat. Captain Lynch, I can't wait.
Lock City. I'm not trying to be racist here. I'm not. I swear to you, I'm not. I'm not a racist guy. But I just find it funny. Because I listen, I know Japanese people have a hard time pronouncing R's. I know it's not in their vocab. It's a foreign thing to them. So they say L's instead of R's. I get it. But I never thought it would translate into the song Detroit Rock City. And they say Detroit Lock City. Man, I don't know, man, that just caught me off guard. It's not a slam against them. I promise you, okay? It's not a slam against these ladies at all. I found that very amusing, okay? So I thought that was funny. So, okay, so the other guitar player is wearing the Fox makeup. Wearing, sort of the Fox makeup. Kind of. Not exact. Looks like she's leaning more toward Eric Carr, though, which is interesting as a guitar player. But yeah, bass player is wearing Gene. Other guitar player is wearing Ace. She's wearing Paul. That's nice. That's cool. Kudos to the bass player. Playing the bass line correctly. You'd be amazed how many times I've heard bands cover. And they'll, like on the first half of the phrase, they'll do the do-do-do, diddle-do-do-do. But then on the second half of the phrase, they'll do like a walking bass line instead of the diddle-do-do part again. And that's just, to me, that's just laziness. I'm like, look, if you could do it the first time, do it the second time. Don't do this walking bass line. Just because Gene Simmons got too old and isn't accurate enough to play it twice anymore, and he does a walking bass line, that doesn't mean that everybody else should follow suit. You know what I mean? So kudos to the bass player for, doing the riff correctly and doing it both times through the phrase. So yeah, man, good on her. I have more I want to say, but I want to get back into this. Sorry. One of these days I'm going to adjust my mouse. It's very, very sensitive. That's why I move it so slow. Like when I do all right, let's do this. And you'll see me moving it slow is because I'm literally inching it. Because if I don't, it's going to go, what? And I'll be like, whoa. Seriously, I moved my mouse like half an inch and it goes, whoop, off the screen. So anyway, yikes. Let's get back into this. Let me back up a little bit.
Detroit, Lock City. Everybody's gonna move their feet. Everybody's gonna lead in the seat. Captain Lynch, I can't wait.
I like her vocals on this.
10 o'clock, and I know I gotta hit the road. Freestyle drink and I smoke. Start a car and I try to make me like show. Everybody's gonna move their feet. Everybody's gonna lead in the seat.
Nice. different. Okay.
Moving
A little different there. When they do the modulation, they go up a step. One of the guitar players should have just played full chords, just strum the chord out and let it sustain, just to give it a little bit of a fuller sound. But that's okay. Look, they're putting their own little, that's their own little spin on it. That's okay. It's not going to hurt them, trust me. They decide to stay in unison. Okay, cool. Cool. Nothing wrong with that. I'm really digging her vocals on this. She's really getting into it. The backing vocals, a little on the weak side, if I'm being honest. There should be a little more oomph in those backing vocals, a little more power in those backing vocals. I would have liked to have heard a little more attitude, a little more oomph, a little more energy from the backing vocals on the get up, get down. Because those parts are important. They're supposed to stand out. They're supposed to be stronger than the lead vocalist. And right now, the lead vocalist she's running the show. You know what I mean? So that's okay. I mean, it's not, like I said, what they're singing and how they sound, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. Personally, I wish they had had more attitude and more power, because it is supposed to be more powerful than the lead vocalist. It should be, get up! And then you hear the lead vocalist coming, not coming in softly, but coming in more subdued than the get ups and the get downs are supposed to be. So anyway, let's keep going here. Having a good time.
Everybody's gonna lead and see.
And harmonize. Nice. Getting the tongue off there. Little different on the harmonies, okay. The upper harmony going up a full octave. That's interesting. That's interesting. Believe it or not, I think I like that. Better than the original. I like that. It worked really well, actually. A little surprising. Glad to see that the bass player is getting into character a little bit. A little tongue action. Good on her. Good on her. Why not? Love that she's wearing the Kiss shirt, too. Forgot to mention that. I love the fact that they're smiling at each other and they're having fun with it. Look, when you're doing covers, you're supposed to have fun with it. You're supposed to. I love it when these bands are like so... I mean, don't get me wrong, they're so dedicated and so focused on, paying homage to the original, and that's wonderful, as well you should. But if you're not having fun doing it, it's going to come across, I hate to say it, but it's going to come across as fake. It's going to. You got to have fun while you're doing it, man. You got to. Otherwise, don't do it. Because I promise you, you're not doing any service to the original by being all serious about it, not having any fun with it, which is a result. It's not going to. It's going to come across as negative. So if you're not having fun, guys, don't do it. And these ladies are having fun. You could tell they are. They're smiling at each other. They're laughing. I think the drummer actually started laughing at that point. And man, that's nothing wrong with that. That's good stuff. Good stuff. Let's keep going here.
Just took a hand, lies down on my eyes. Oh my God, no time to turn.
Not bad. Not bad at all. That was actually really good. Really nice job. There isn't a lot to say, but there's more than I thought there was going to be. I was like, this is going to be a quick drive, you know, one or two thing, couple bullet points, bing, bop, boop, and we'd be out of here. No, it's going to be a little bit longer than that, but not much longer. Let me get my thoughts together. I'll see you in the review, and we'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was Nemophila putting their spin on the Kiss classic tune, Detroit Rock City. This was a request from Thomas Roaring, Dragonfly, and it was also the winner of the Premier Tier Patreon Request Prioritization Poll, winning with 54% of the vote. Moving up to number 555 in the queue, straight up to number 1. So yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen, your voice, your vote does matter. Okay. Before I give my score, I have to give this disclaimer, so bear with me. I made it very clear at the beginning of the reaction that I've heard the song before. I am a huge Kiss fan, and I know this song like the back of my hand. I have played this song more times than I could possibly count, and it's my favorite Kiss song to play, hands down. I love playing this song. Having said that, there's no way I could do a reaction to the original song in any way. I can't. I think I've seen every single live recording of it they've ever done with every bootleg that's available. I think I've seen it. So, yeah, I know this song very well. Having said that, I will not be reacting to, evaluating, or scoring the original song in any way, shape, or form. I will only be reacting to, evaluating, and scoring what Nemophila did with the song. Their version, their cover, okay? Please keep that in mind. And believe it or not, it's going to be a very important part of the score. And I will explain what I mean by that. Let's start off with the score. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give that cover an 8.3. Yep. 8.3. I feel good about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
Okay, first of all, Nemophila fans, calm down. I know, because I know there's a lot of Nemophila fans are going, that deserves to be in the high 8s. That deserves to be in the 9s. Okay, that's your opinion, okay? But let me tell you something. I am a huge Kiss fan, okay? The original song, Detroit Rock City, if I'm being honest here, the highest score I could ever see myself giving that song from Kiss would honestly be about a 7.6. Maybe a 7.7 if they did it in a really intense live, like in the early 80s, like when they were doing the Lick It Up tour, or Animalized tour, either one. Those live performances where they were going significantly faster than the studio recording, I might give those a 7.7, possibly 7.8, but I don't know. You know, I would never in a million years give any Kiss song an 8 or a 9, ever, okay? The highest score I could ever see myself giving a Kiss song is a 7 point something, and that's coming from a big Kiss fan. So the fact that these ladies are getting an 8.3 for me for doing a cover of a Kiss song, that's pretty amazing. So believe me when I say this, take the win. I'm not trying to be disrespectful when I say that, but seriously, folks, take the win. Getting a Kiss cover above an 8.0 is shocking. And believe me, it was shocking to me. I'm just going to come right out and say it. They did an outstanding job covering this song. They really did. It was a great cover. And they were doing some things that really impressed me. Number one, the fact that they were dedicated enough to put on the makeup. Listen, not many bands will do that. Not many bands have the courage or the testicular fortitude to put on the Kiss makeup. And the fact that these ladies have the testicular fortitude to do it, you gotta give them credit for that, man. You gotta give them credit for having the courage to do that. So good on them for doing it.
That's no duck walk anymore.
And the makeup looked legit. The makeup looked good, especially the drummers. The drummers' makeup really looked legit. You could tell she put a lot of effort into that, so kudos to her. As far as how they played, man, they were accurate. They were, man. They played that song accurately. Kudos, big kudos to the bass player. I cannot tell you how many bands I have heard cover this song, and the bass players get lazy, and they'll do the first riff, doom, 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 doodly doo doom, but then when they go down to the A, to the F sharp, to the, is it, no, they go to the E, to the B, to the F sharp, you're supposed to do the same riff, doodly doo doo, you're supposed to do the exact same riff, and I can't tell you how many bass players I'll hear do some like walking jazz line, some walking swing bass jazz line. I'm like, why?
Why?
That's not how it goes on the recording. That's just laziness. That just to me is telling me that you got lucky doing it the first half. You don't want to push your luck on the second half, you know? Come on, man. Look, if you can do it once, you can do it twice. So stop taking the easy route out and play the riff, you know? She did play the riff, and you gotta give credit for that, man. You gotta tip the cap to that for, again, having the testicular fortitude to do it in a live setting. So kudos to her. Both of the guitar players did a great job. They really did. I like what they were both doing, especially the harmonizing on the guitar solos towards the end. I like the fact that the upper harmony went up a whole octave. I like that. I think I like that better than the original. It sounded really good. It made it stand out. Again, putting their own little spin on it. And I dug it. And it worked really well. The vocalist, she did a fine job. Fine job. I really liked her vocals on this. I'm gonna say this, guys, because I don't want anybody to take this the wrong way. I'm not being racist here, okay? I am not the racist kind of guy. I just know from past experience, and I have interacted with people from Japan, and they do have a very hard time saying and pronouncing the letter R, getting that R sound, because it's not in their vocabulary. It's not. So, time to lock, or Detroit Lock City. I mean, look, it's not me making fun of them. It's not. I found it amusing. It caught me off guard, and I had to laugh because it was just ironic. It was funny, okay? It's not because I'm making fun of the girls. Trust me, I'm not, okay? So please, 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 let's keep those "you're a racist" comments to a bare minimum, because I will probably block you if you say it. Because if you know anything about me, you know I'm not that way. I love the Japanese culture. I love Asian culture in general. So yeah, I am not that guy. Now look, overall, the fact that they have the testicular fortitude to attempt one of the most difficult Kiss songs in their entire library. I would put this up in the top 3 most difficult songs to play within the entire Kiss library is this song. The fact that they chose to cover this song, and they did it as well as they did, and they were willing to put on the makeup and really put themselves out there and take a risk in doing it in a live setting, man, that was cool. That was cool. Gotta tip the cap to them. I think they did a great job, which is why I'm giving them the great score of 8.3. So, 8.3, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hopefully I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, then I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for tonight, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.